What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the Sofi stock. We have a little bit of good news coming out today, some decent price targets coming out from multiple analysts. But I think these price targets that we're getting right now are extremely fair, and I'm going to show you exactly why that is. And guys, remember, just a week ago, we had that nasty sell rating downgrade on the SoFi stock of $6.50. And that specific price target was prepared over the new year and also pushed out to 20 plus media outlets right at the dot, pre-market, 4 a.m. in the morning, just firing out. And I'm going to show you why I believe these price targets are more realistic and what we're seeing being pushed out right now on the media outlets. We will also be covering SoFi's potential growth rate for 2024, which is very exciting because there is so many bears coming out right now on Twitter saying SoFi is not going to grow at all. The growth days are over, and the data just does not make sense. These are some very intelligent guys out there, bachelor's, master's, doctorate's degrees, have their own funds, and it just seems like they don't know what's going on, or they're just delusional in a sense and don't want to invest in an unprofitable growth stock because maybe it's too early or there's too much competition. It just doesn't make sense to me, guys. We know that SoFi is gaining market share on the banks, legacy banks, at a rapid pace. So it's gonna be a very exciting video. Be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video to 1,000 likes for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to drop a comment. I'm gonna be commenting back to as many people as I can. And please subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. And guys, I think this is going to be a home run stock in the future. And if you really want to support the channel, go ahead, purchase some Stock Goat merch. You'll see the link right there in the comment section. All right, guys, we'll just take about 30 seconds to cover, the overall day right now inside of the market. We are still in pre-market. I'm filming this video at 8:30. Of course, a lot of people are going to see this video later on or the next day, the day after. But just showing you the futures right now are pretty flat, red. NASDAQ a tiny bit green. SoFi had a little bit of a red day yesterday, and we're up slightly in the pre-market, even on these price target upgrades. Why is that? Why did we have a 7% pre-market sell-off on that nasty downgrade, and we're getting these little upgrades, and there's absolutely nothing happening right now? And I'm telling you guys, it's because that was planned too short, okay? These are just genuine price targets, in my personal opinion. That's why you're not seeing really any reflection on the stock. You go over to Webull, and that's where you get the updates, across the board through the media outlets. All right, guys, this is a SoFi, media outlet, and I told you specifically, I mean, it was about 15 to 25 different media outlets pushing that $6 price target. And take a look where we're at right now in the pre-market, guys. These are the only updates for today for SoFi. Initiated a hold, Deutsche Bank, price target announced $11. So there you go, guys. 2 media outlets compared to the 20 on the downgrade. This is what you need to consider realistic manipulation inside of the stock market. I'm not saying what they did was illegal, but I'm just saying it was planned, okay? You got a nice little price target right here. It's out to 2 media outlets. And then you had that other one, the $6, came over the new year, 25 media outlets. The stock was down 7% in the pre-market. Do you see the difference? A lot of people say, oh, SoFi gets an upgrade and the stock doesn't move. Well, that's exactly why, because it's not like they're absolutely trying to pump the stock. I mean, some of these guys that give upgrades are given realistic price targets. The downgrades are flushed down your throat as a retail investor, and that's why you saw the stock move 14% the other day. So this is just something that I'm really conscious and focused of inside of the stock market, because I see exactly how some of these analysts are, and it tells me who is actually, legitimate or not. So when I see a downgrade being pushed out 20 times and then an upgrade pushed out once, that's the difference in the stock price movement. And I know, when to buy and when to sell and stuff like that. And I think, we are still at a great buying opportunity right now heading into earnings. And for those of you that have been following the channel for a long time, we know that the price target on the analysts in the SoFi stock is one of the biggest gray scales, confusing. It just absolutely doesn't make sense, and you can see exactly why. The price target is at $8.79 right now because you have such a wide range of price targets, just hurting the stock's upside potential. You got a 15 on the upside That's a 500% change in the stock price movement from a 3 to a 15. So it's just crazy, guys. We just got another 650, which is another 25% downside. So $3, $6, multiple sevens across the board. And then you also have 14s and 15s across the board. So, guys, the overall price target right now is just something that it's just a grayscale, okay? Just know that this doesn't really show the true potential that SoFi is doing and its potential growth story. So, guys, here is actually another price target reiteration, a hold right now. This didn't even make the Webull media outlets. Not even one media outlet is covering this right now, guys. I found it on StockTwits and someone posted it, but guys, this is accurate. Look at this. Barclays right now. This is the analyst. Not the best analyst, but hey, not ranked 8,000 out of 8,600 like some of our analysts giving us a $3 price target. But look, guys, this was actually reiterated today, January 10th. And look, it didn't even make the headlines, not even one. I mean, imagine if this little price target right here of let's see, $10 made it to 5, 10 media outlets on Webull and across the markets. Hey, the stock might be up 2, 3%. But as you guys can see, these analysts don't really have a big desire to push these price targets down people's throats, in my opinion, and that's why I think they're more genuine. So, hey, I think $10 is a fair price target heading into earnings, with the earnings not discovered and the 2024 guidance not discovered yet as well. But here's what I really wanted to cover today. Deutsche Bank starts SoFi Technologies at a hold. So, guys, this is a first update on the price target. So they haven't actually been covering the stock for the past 2 years. So Deutsche Bank coming in, pretty well-known reputation name. Take a look at the analyst, guys. We got another 5-star, top 133 out of 8,600. I really, really respect this $11 price target, guys. There you go again. There you see the difference. We got the 3s, and then you got the 11s. One's coming in from a 0-star, one's coming in from a 5-star. I really respect this price target as a fair value right now heading into earnings, okay? Our earnings could definitely change the dynamic of the stock dramatically over the next 4 quarters with a crazy guidance raise on revenue growth. So, guys, this is a price target that I think all of you guys needed to see. And as you can see, it's on one media outlet on Webull compared to 20 of the $6 downgrade sell rating. Now, guys, this is what we're going to be talking about real quick. This is the revenue growth prediction on SoFi next year, or this year, 2024, when they release their 2024 guidance. And these bears out there are saying no growth at all, lending going in reverse, Galileo tech platform is dead. I mean, guys, there's some bearish shit going on out there. I'm not even lying to you anymore. I mean, it's been bearish for years on these fantasies, and it doesn't seem like anything's happening at this point. I mean, goodness, it is crazy. I think growth is going to accelerate because of SoFi's market share of gaining users. I think that's the big X factor of why they're going to be able to sell every product. I think is going to grow at this point. And guys, this is like my base case scenario of $2.6 billion of 25% growth. These are the revenue numbers I put in. It'll take a little bit of time to show you guys how we got to these numbers, but I want you to understand that lending this year should be around 1.3 billion. I had lending going back, 1 or 2, 3% or something like that. So completely flat basically for lending. And then the growth stories that SoFi has put out on Galileo and financial services. So these are going to have some nice numbers. And we know that SoFi wants that 50 split lending and 50 split financial services and Galileo. And you can see this is kind of what it comes out to, or kind of what it looks like. This one came out to 49% lending, 28% financial services, and 24% Galileo. So this is actually what SoFi is saying is going to happen, okay? So we're looking at 25% growth, guys, on the guidance. Absolutely awesome. We still haven't got a rate cut. So this is not bad at all. I want you guys to see this 25% growth. We're putting up 34% this year, so that would be a little bit of a pullback. Now we're going to go into my slightly bullish case scenario. So this is the bull case scenario of $2.8 billion in revenue. That is 35% growth. Guys, we just did 34% growth this year. So if you're going back to back, basically 35% growth, I mean, you are just absolutely tearing it up in this environment, and the price target is below SPAC still. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You can see I have lending coming up very slightly from this year of about 1.3 billion or so. And I put the exact same numbers on Galileo and financial services. SoFi is hitting out that 50-50 split. And you can see right here, this exact same thing. Lending coming up a little bit at 52%, financial services 27, and Galileo 22%. So guys, I think that's the bear and bull case scenario right now of 25 to 35% growth. So we know if SoFi does guide for that 25% growth, that little bit of sandbag, they can just up it 2-3% every single quarter until the end of the year and finish with a 2.8 billion revenue. So that's what you kind of want to see. You want to see them guide low, but above all analyst expectations, and then just gradually raise and beat. And guys, remember, the most bullish thing I can tell you for SoFi right now is they want to be profitable Q4, which is last year, 2023, and full year this year. Every quarter profitable. That puts us into the S&P 500 by Q3. I mean, the story can change dramatically with profitability in the next 12 months, guys. And remember, we basically already finished our first quarter of profitability, so you only got 3 quarters left to get into the S&P 500. So, guys, this is very bullish in my opinion if we could put up 35% growth. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoy doing these videos for you guys. Be sure to smash the like button. Don't forget to drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you have a great day.